morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Friday morning. We have a warm front lifting northeastward into our area this morning. This will help partially clear up the skies for a time, but I'll back this up here. You'll notice the clouds kind of fill back in. So most of our sunshine today will come around the middle of the day. More clouds rolling in this afternoon, winds turning southerly, and they will be rather strong today out of the south. We could see some gusts up to 35 miles per hour. Maybe a couple of sprinkles, very light rain over southeast Nebraska. Most of us will be dry for today, though. Right behind that warm front comes a cold front that will slowly move into our area. Low pressure system that'll lift off to our northeast, so that drags that cold front through very slowly, getting to close to the Tri-Cities by around midnight, but just off to the northwest there. Out ahead of that front, warm southerly winds, maybe a few showers and isolated thunderstorms. Behind it, colder northerly winds. Maybe a thunder shower out there along that front. A little bit better chance after midnight as that front slowly starts to push southeast through the Tri-Cities area. Rain, isolated thunder around the front, but notice as it gets colder, we start talking about sleet or freezing rain. Now, this line right here, I'm a little iffy on it being this far southeast. I would almost think it's going to be more like here maybe. That might be our freezing to liquid line. That's what my thinking is right now anyway. But anyway, as we sorry, I'm going to erase that line real quick. There we go. But as we look farther to the west, then there's some snow out here. But tomorrow morning, we're going to see a very sharp contrast in temperatures across the area. Very warm out ahead of this front, much colder behind it. That front will continue to push southeastward tomorrow, so we'll see falling temperatures behind the front, and winds will turn northwesterly, and they will be strong out of the northwest. We could see some gusts to 45 miles or 40 miles per hour, maybe stronger here in southeast Nebraska. And right in here, and I'll back this up a little bit, look how we might get a few thunderstorms that develop in eastern Nebraska tomorrow afternoon. Then they'll quickly move to the east over the Missouri River and be a bigger threat over into parts of Iowa and Missouri. Meanwhile, on the back side of the system here, notice I don't think we'll see much frozen precipitation here in the Tri-Cities. This should be just mainly a rain event. I don't think it'll be cold enough for it until maybe the very end of the afternoon. Maybe we sneak in a few flakes at the end of the afternoon, early evening, but those will quickly lift to the northeast, so I wouldn't expect any accumulation here. We'll see a much better chance to the northwest of seeing some accumulating snowfall. But again, this will clear out of here tomorrow evening. By mid-evening, most of it is done. Skies clear up. Wind still pretty breezy out of the northwest, and it'll be a colder morning out there Sunday morning. So let's first look at the wintry side of things. A winter weather advisory in place starting at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. It will continue until midnight tomorrow night in north central Nebraska, where we could see some accumulating snowfall. Maybe 1, 2, 3 inches of snow, not out of the question up there in northern portions of Nebraska with the snows for tomorrow. But a better chance out to the west, outside of our area, that we'd see accumulating snowfall. Most of us, this is going to be dusting at best, and even then I'd be a little bit iffy about that dusting. I think up here is definitely where you're going to be looking at that 1, 2, 3 inches of snowfall, maybe isolated 4-inch amounts, but that's probably a little bit iffy. But again, heavier snows, we may see up to a half foot of snow out towards the west. Then there's the warmer side of things, the stormy side of things, as we see a marginal threat of severe weather in eastern portions of Nebraska. For the threat of mainly large hail damaging winds, a small threat of an isolated tornado. That chance is all a little bit better near Omaha and then eastward. So if your travels do take you east tomorrow in the afternoon, watch for a little bit better chance of severe weather near and east of the Missouri River for almost a severe weather. Even isolated tornadoes cannot be ruled out. Well, temperatures today will warm up quite a bit. We have 60s and 70s in store, maybe a little cooler to the northwest, as we're going to see that frontal boundary right about here later today, so a little bit cooler to the northwest. Tonight we'll drop back into the 20s and 30s behind the cold front. Sharp contrast from the 40s and 50s out ahead of it. Timing of the front will be very important to how warm or cold it will be in the Tri-Cities. If that front's not through yet by tomorrow morning, we may be a few degrees warmer out there. Tomorrow during the day, these are your official highs. That said, we're going to see a lot of dropping temperatures in here once that front makes its way southeastward. And in fact, look at future temperatures here. There's 7 a.m. Watch how temperatures drop for many of us. They'll actually rise, though, in the southeast. Some may get into the 70s for a time tomorrow before those temperatures drop there. But by the end of the afternoon, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, temperatures will be down in the mid-30s, and that blustery northwest wind will have it feeling very cold. By tomorrow night into Sunday morning, look at the lows down in the mid to upper teens and lower 20s. A much colder night ahead of us tomorrow night. And then your Sunday will be a chilly day. Highs 20s, 30s, and lower 40s. Mid-20s to mid-40s, basically, from northwest to southeast. Likely to be coldest up northwest, not only because that's closer to the colder air, but also maybe some snow on the ground to keep things a little bit colder there as well. Looking at the extended forecast, again, you see things going downhill through the weekend. As for moisture amounts here in the Tri-Cities, I don't think we'll see much out of this. Our amounts are going to be fairly minimal. This is not going to be a drought buster system this weekend. Sunday night into Monday morning, another round of some very light snow. Doesn't look like a lot at this point here. I think that'll be a very light snow event. Monday still chilly, but the sunshine returns. Tuesday improved, 53 degrees, 54 on Wednesday. Then comes a blast of Arctic air, as well as another shot of some light snow late Wednesday night into Thursday. I think the bigger story will be the colder air returning, plus some strong winds as well. And in fact, we'll get a couple of days of colder air there for Thursday and Friday of next week. And then temperatures may start to come back up here for the following weekend. The weekend where our clocks change. We'll be springing forward next weekend, not this weekend. Hopefully we'll warm things back up after that. Well, I want to thank you all for watching on this Friday morning. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe if your travels take you to the northwest or to the east tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll see you all again on Monday. Take care, and God bless. Bye.